Welcome and welcome to Cambridge Chemistry channel with Sarvat Ahmed. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and press bell icon for further notification. Today I will be solving chemistry paper 2 multiple choice question extended from 0620 paper 2 from May-June 2021. Let's start. A gas released at point P in the apparatus shown. Which gas turns damp universal indicator paper red most quickly? Ammonia is alkaline gas. This is alkaline gas. Turns blue litmus paper, red litmus paper, red litmus paper blue. Chlorine bleaches the damp litmus paper. Hydrogen chloride is a strong acidic gas. This is acidic gas. Turn blue litmus paper universal indicator, universal damp universal indicator paper red most quickly. Paper red most quickly. So the option is C. Sulfur dioxide is weak acidic gas, so it does not turn the damp universal indicator paper red most quickly. So most quickly will be HCl. A mixture of colorless compound is separated using chromatography. Which type of reagent is used to detect these compounds after separation? This is a colorless substance, and colorless substance is detected after the experiment, after the separation, by using locating agent. So B option is correct. This is fact. You should know that which is used to identify the colorless substance after separation from the chromatography. So this is the locating agent, and the typical locating agent which is used, that is ninhydrin spray. Ninhydrin spray. Question number 3. Which statement about paper chromatography is correct? A solvent is needed to dissolve the paper. No, this is not needed to dissolve the paper. It is used to, solvent is used to allow the substance travel along with solvent on the chromatogram paper. This is not correct. Paper chromatography separates mixture of solvents. No, mixture of dyes. So it is also incorrect. The solvent should cover the baseline. No, solvent should not cover the baseline actually. So the baseline should be drawn in pencil. Yes, this is correct option. Baseline should always be drawn in the pencil, otherwise it dissolves in the solvent if we draw the baseline with pen. Element X has 7 protons, element Y has 8 more protons than X. So if 8 more protons than X, then it will be present in the another shell, another period, and it has more shell. Another period, present in another period, and has more shells, because there is 8 difference of 8, so it must be present in next period. Which statement about element Y is correct? Y has more electron shells than X. Yes, this is Correct. Y has more electrons in its outer shell. No, this is not correct. Y is in different group of the periodic table, different period of the periodic table. Y is in the same period of the periodic table as X. So A option must be correct. A covalent compound Q contains only 6 shared electrons. What is Q? So this might be correct because the shared electrons are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chlorine has 2 shared electrons. Methane has Methane has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has 8. And water has 6 shared, 4 shared electron. So in this case 8 over here and 2 over here, and ammonia has 6 electron. So A option must be correct. Information about 4 substances E, F, G and H is shown. Melting point 1710 does not conduct conduct when solid. 3500 degree centigrade conducts when solid. 120 does not conduct. 801 conduct when molten. E, F, G are the graphite, polythene. Sodium chloride is ionic compound, high melting and boiling point. Silicon 4 oxide is giant macromolecular structure. And polythene is the polymer covalent. What are E, F, G? Conducts when molten. This could be sodium chloride. Does not conduct electricity. This could be polymer, polythene. 3500 degree centigrade conducts when solid. This could be graphite. Conducts when solid. Yes, graphite conduct electricity. Does not conduct when solid. This could be silicon 4 oxide. So graphite is incorrect. Sodium chloride also incorrect. It is also incorrect. Polythene is incorrect. Silicon 4 oxide is correct. Polythene is F is not polythene. Graphite is correct. Sodium chloride incorrect. Graphite is correct. G is polythene. Incorrect. Polythene is correct. Graphite is incorrect. Polythene is correct. Sodium chloride, H is sodium chloride correct. Silicon 4 oxide incorrect. And sodium chloride. So D is the best option because all 4 substances are correct. Chemical compounds formed from group 1 elements and group 7 elements contain ionic bonds. How are the ionic bonds formed? Electrons are transferred from group 7 atoms to group 1, no, group 1 to 7. So it is incorrect. Electrons are shared, not sharing. Electrons are transferred. So sharing, not in ionic bond. The elements are lost by group 1 atoms and group 7, no. Group 1 lost but not by group 7. Electrons are transferred from group 1 atoms to group 7. Yes, this is correct. So D option must be correct. Question number 8. Some information about particles PQRS is some information about PQRS is shown. Which two particles are isotopes of the same elements? So isotopes have same number of proton and electron, but different number of nucleon, neutron and nucleon. So nucleon number should be different, 12 and 14. Number of neutrons also should be different, 6 and 8. And number of electrons should be same, 1, 6 and 6. So option P and S is correct. Question number 9. Chlorine gas will react with iron metal. Exactly 21.3 gram of chlorine react with 11.2 gram of iron. How many iron atoms react with 30 molecules of chlorine? So we know that F iron, first find out mole, chlorine, 21.3 gram, this is for chlorine, 11.2 gram iron and 21.3 gram divided by 71 divided by 56. Let's calculate. 11.2 divided by 56, this is equal to 0.2 and 21.3 divided by 71, 0.3. So how many iron atoms react with 30 molecules of chlorine? If 0.2 moles react with 0.3 moles of chlorine, so what would be the iron atoms? So if 30 molecules react with X, to cross multiply, X is equal to 0.2 multiplied by 30 divided by 0.3. 0.2 into 30 is equal to divided by 0.3 is equal to 20. So 20 must be correct answer. Question number 10. In separate experiment, electricity was passed through concentrated aqueous sodium chloride and molten lead to bromide. What happens in both experiments? A halogen would be formed at the anode. Anode is negative electrode and cathode is positive electrode. So sodium chloride has sodium ion, chloride ion and H positive and OH ion, while lead 2 positive and 2 Br negative. So anode reaction in this case, because it is concentrated aqueous sodium chloride, so chloride ion discharge at anode to form chlorine gas plus 2 electron, and in this case 2 Br negative is the anion and anode is positive plate, so 2 Br negative discharge at anode to form bromine and 2 electrons. So a halogen would be formed at the anodes. Yes, this must be correct. A metal would be formed at the cathode. No, this is only is true in the case of lead, because at cathode lead is formed metal in case of lead to bromide, but it is not true in case of sodium chloride, because 2 hydrogen ion discharge at cathode after gaining of electron. So it is not correct. Hydrogen would be formed at the anode, so it is at the cathode. It is incorrect. Hydrogen would be formed at the cathode. So this happens only in case of sodium chloride, not in case of lead to bromide. So it is also incorrect. Question number 11. A reaction involving aluminum is shown. Which values of X and Y balance the equation? So 6H2O. 6 2s are 12. Over here 3. So it must be 4. 4 3s are 12. So this balances the hydrogen. And 4 over here. 4 3s are 12. 12 oxygen. So 6 oxygen over here, so 3 must be here. So 4, X is 4 and Y is 3. So D must be correct. Question number 12. 4 different fuels are used to heat a beaker of water for the same amount of time using the apparatus shown. The initial temperature of the water and temperature after heating by the fuel are recorded. Which fuel releases the most heat energy? Let's find out the difference of a rise in temperature. What happens? 46 minus 17 is equal to 46 minus 17. It is equal to 29. 52 minus 24. 26 minus 61 minus 26 and 62 minus 30. So 52 minus 24 is equal to 28. 61 minus 26, it is 35, and 62 minus 30, it is equal to 32. So 35 is the most difference rise in temperature, so 35 must, C option must be correct. So most energy released is C. Question number 13. An excess of calcium carbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid. The volume of carbon dioxide produced is measured at regular time intervals. The results are shown as experiment 1. The experiment is repeated with only one change to the reaction conditions. So this is experiment 1. So the dilute hydrochloric acid is used, calcium carbonate is excess. So calcium carbonate does not affect the rate of reaction because it is used in excess, and hydrochloric acid is limiting, and it is dilute hydrochloric acid. So only addition of more hydrochloric acid mean more volume. Which change is made in experiment 2? The concentration of the acid is increased. Not correct. The volume of the acid is increased. Yes, it must be correct that more hydrochloric acid is used, and then we will get this curve for experiment 2. So B option is correct. The mass of calcium carbonate is increased does not affect because calcium carbonate is excess reactant. The calcium carbonate is powdered, so it again, because it is excess, so it does not matter. When sulfur is heated, it undergoes dash change as it melts. When it is melting, so it means it undergoes physical change. Further heating causes the sulfur to undergo a dash change and form sulfur dioxide. This is chemical change, because this is sulfur dioxide is entirely changed from the sulfur. So this will be chemical change. So which of words complete gap 1 and 2? Physical and chemical. Physical and chemical. C option is correct. Question number 15. 4 statements about the effect of increasing temperature on reaction are shown. The activation energy increasing temperature on reaction. So activation energy becomes low. Temperature does not affect the activation energy, so it is incorrect. The particles move faster. Yes, this is correct, because with increasing temperature, particles gain kinetic energy and move faster. There are more collisions between the reacting particles per second. This is also correct. There are most collisions which have energy greater than the activation energy. This is also correct. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, the option is C. An example of redox reaction is shown. Zinc 0. So zinc is oxidized, act as a reducing agent. Zinc is oxidized, act as a reducing agent, and copper is reduced because 2 plus 2 0, so it is reduced and act as an oxidizing agent. Which statement about the reaction is correct? Zinc is oxidizing agent. Zinc is reducing agent, so this is incorrect. Zinc is an oxidizing agent. Zinc is a reducing agent, it oxidizes. No, it reduces copper, so it is also incorrect. Zinc is reducing agent and it reduces copper to iron. Yes, this is correct option. Question number 17. When bismuth 3 chloride reacts with water, a white precipitate of bismuth 3 oxychloride is formed. The equation for the reaction is shown. The reaction is in equilibrium. Which changes causes the white precipitate to dissolve? White precipitate to dissolve. So over here solid, and on the reactant side it will be. So we need to increase the concentration of hydrogen ions and chloride ions. So then the reaction will shift backward, and bismuth oxychloride will dissolve to form bismuth chloride, 3 chloride aqueous form. Adding acid, yes, it also effect. Adding water, not effect, because reaction equilibrium will move forward, and over here bismuth oxychloride is in solid state. Adding sodium chloride solution, yes, this is also correct, because chloride ion is there. When we increase chloride ion, it moves backward. So 1 and 3 is correct. The option is B. Question number 18. Element X forms an oxide that neutralizes sulfuric acid. If it neutralizes sulfuric acid, then it must be basic oxide or amphoteric oxide. Which two describes X and XO? X should be metal, and oxide is not amphoteric. There is no amphoteric given, so it must be basic, and metal form basic oxide, so B is correct option. Question number 19, information about the solubility of salt is shown. Chlorides all chloride soluble except for lead 2 chloride and silver chloride. Soluble except barium sulfate and lead 2 sulfate. Aqueous solutions of which two compounds would produce precipitate when added together? Barium nitrate and calcium chloride form barium chloride and calcium nitrate. Both are soluble. This is aqueous, again this is also aqueous. Copper 2 sulfate and zinc nitrate, zinc sulfate plus copper nitrate, soluble and soluble. Potassium sulfate and sodium chloride, both are aqueous, so it is also incorrect. Lead 2 nitrate, lead sulfate PbSO4, which is solid, plus magnesium nitrate, so D must be correct. Question number 20, the equation shows the reaction between hydrogen and oxygen. The bond energies are shown. 2HH plus, okay, so the bond energies are shown. Which row shows the energy change and the type of reaction? Delta HR is equal to bond energy of reactant minus bond energy of product. So we have 2 into 436, this is reactant, and plus 495, which is OO, and this is HH2. And product side we have 2HOH, so 2 into HOH. So it must be 4. One, two, three, 4. So it is 4 into 463. It is equal to 2 into 436 plus 495 is equal to 1367, and it is 4 into 436 is equal to 4 into 463, 4 into 463, 1852. So 1367 minus 1852, 1367 minus 1852 is equal to minus 485. So this is negative sign, shows that it is an exothermic, so the energy change is 485 and reaction is exothermic. C is correct option. Question number 21, burning fossil fuels releases sulfur dioxide, which leads to acid rain. Which ion in the rainwater causes it to be acidic? Acid rain, sulfur dioxide is acidic when dissolved in water, form acid. So H plus ion in any substance shows that substance is an acid. So A must be correct. OH ion is alkaline, oxide ion, sulfate ion. This is polyatomic ion, does not show anion. Which statement about the trends shown by the elements of period 3 in the periodic table is not correct? The elements become less metallic across the period. No, it is element become less metallic across the period 3 in the this is correct option. The group number increases across the yes, this is correct. The number of electron shells increases across the period, this is not correct. The number of outer electron increases across the period, this is also correct. So C option is correct option. The diagram shows the position of elements E, F, G and H in the periodic table. Which statement about element E, F, G and H are correct? E has a higher density than F. No, E has lower density than this because density increases downward in group 1. So it is incorrect. E has a higher melting point than F. No, it is E has a higher melting point than F. So it is correct because melting point increases downward. G has a darker color than H. G has a lighter color than H because color become darker in down the group 7. So it is incorrect. G has a lower melting point than H. Yes, D has a lower melting point than H because number of shells, number of electrons are increases, which increases the attractive forces between the molecules. So D has a lower melting point than H. This is correct. So D is correct option. When aqueous iodine, question number 24, when aqueous iodine is added to solution of vanadium ions, B2 positive and B2 positive ions each lose one electron. Which property of transition element is shown by this reaction? The transition elements have variable oxidation state. Yes, this is correct. Transition elements form a stable ion. Not correct. Transition elements are oxidizing agent. Transition elements not oxidizing reducing agent. Sometimes oxidizing, sometimes reducing. Depends on the reaction. It depends on the reaction with other reactant. So it is also incorrect. Transition elements can act. Not can act, always act as a catalyst, used as a catalyst. So this is also incorrect. So 24 is A. Best option is A. A piece of aluminum is dropped into dilute hydrochloric acid. No immediate reaction is observed. Which statement explains this observation? Aluminum does not neutralize acid. It is incorrect. It will neutralize acids. Aluminum is non-metal, so does not react with acid. No, it is not non-metal, it is metalloid. It reacts with acid, so it is also incorrect. Aluminum is below hydrogen in the reactivity series. Aluminum is above hydrogen in reactivity series, so it is also incorrect. Aluminum is covered in an unreactive oxide layer. Yes, this is correct. Some metals, nitrates and carbonate decomposes when heated strongly. Metal Q has a nitrate that decomposes to give salt and a colorless gas only. The carbonate of metal Q does not decompose when heated with a Bunsen burner. So what is calcium in group 2? Copper, copper nitrate gives copper to oxide, two gases, so it is incorrect. Calcium also decomposed. Calcium carbonate can decompose CaCO3, CO plus CO2, and calcium nitrate gives two gases. It is also incorrect. Sodium must be correct because sodium nitrate gives one colorless gas on decomposition, NaNO2 plus oxygen gas, and zinc sodium carbonate is group 1 metal carbonate, so it is stable to heat, will not decompose, no reaction. So sodium is correct. Aluminium is extracted from its ore by electrolysis. Which equation represents the reaction that occurs at the anode during the electrolysis? This occurs at cathode. This is incorrect cathode reaction. This occurs at anode because oxide ion, anode is positive plate, oxide ion is negative ion, it discharge at anode. So this reaction will occur at the anode. C option is correct. Mild steel consists mostly of iron. Mild steel can be prevented from the rusting by a process called galvanizing. Copper is not a very strong metal. However, if it is mixed with a suitable metal, a strong alloy called brass is produced. Which statement is correct? Copper corrodes very quickly when wet and brass does not. No, copper not very quickly, slowly. So this is incorrect. Copper is mixed with zinc to produce brass. Yes, this is correct. Copper is mixed with brass is an alloy, and it is formed by mixing copper and zinc. So B must be correct. Question number 29. If water is used for the irrigation of crops and for drinking water, for which uses must water be chlorinated? Irrigation, no need to chlorination. For irrigation, no need the water be chlorinated. So these two, and for drinking it must be chlorinated. So this is correct. So C option is correct. Question number 30. Which natural resource cannot provide a raw material for the manufacture of ammonia? Air can be used because nitrogen, air is the source where we get nitrogen through fractional distillation, which is used in making ammonia. Limestone is not used. Petroleum can be used because hydrogen is produced by cracking of petroleum or cracking of oil, and by decomposition hydrogen is also produced. So this is incorrect. This is used and this cannot be used. Cannot. So B is correct option. Question number 31. Ammonia is made in the Haber process. Which conditions are used in the Haber process? 450 degrees centigrade is correct. 200 atmospheric is correct. Iron is correct. So this is option A. Option A must be correct. This is incorrect. Correct. So A must be correct. 32. Which process in the carbon cycle is responsible for removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere? So removing carbon dioxide is photosynthesis, because carbon dioxide is used in photosynthesis for making glucose. C6H12O6 plus oxygen. So photosynthesis must be correct. In combustion, carbon dioxide is produced, and in decomposition also carbon dioxide is produced. In respiration also carbon dioxide is produced. So C must be correct. Question number 33. The equation represents two reactions P and Q of lime. Calcium oxide react with silica to form calcium silicate. It is used in extraction of iron. And calcium sulfide, this is desulfurization to remove sulfur dioxide from atmosphere. Desulfurization is the process which is used to remove flue gases from the atmosphere, and sulfur dioxide is a flue gas. In which process do the reaction occurs? Extraction of iron, flue gas desulfurization. B must be correct. 34. Which statement about ethanol is not correct? Ethanol can be formed by fermentation. Not correct. It is correct. Ethanol is oxidized to make ethanoic acid. It is also correct. Ethanol reacts with oxygen exothermically, making it good fuel. Yes, this is also. Ethanol is used as a fuel also. Ethanol reacts with propanoic acid to make propyl ethanoate. This compound is not correct. This is ethanol with propanoic acid is ethyl propanoate. So D must be correct. 35. Which pair of formula represent two alkanes? CH4 is methane, C8H18 is also methane. By both compound justifying this formula, CnH2n plus 2. So A must be correct. Question number, this is C2H6, this is ethane, C5H8 is pentane, C3H6 is propene, C5H12 is pentane, C10H8 is not alkane, C4H8 is alkane. Which statement about alkanes is correct? They burn in oxygen. It is correct statement. A must be correct. They contain carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Not oxygen. Contain double bond, not double bond, single bond. Contain, this is covalent compound, covalent bond, sorry. 37. Which statement about ethanoic acid are correct? It is a strong acid. Not correct. It is a weak acid. It reacts with ethanol to form an ester. Yes, it is correct. It has the formula CH3. This is also correct. So 2 and 3 are correct. Question number 38. The flow chart shows how petroleum may be turned into a plastic. This process is fractional distillation. Unsaturated hydrocarbon, this process is cracking. And number 3 is polymerization. So for fractional distillation, cracking is not correct. Fractional distillation is correct. Cracking is correct. Polymerization is correct. So C is correct option. The structure of synthetic polymer is shown. This is amide linkage. The structure shows that it is polyamide, not polyester, polyamide. Yes, it is polyamide, and it is formed by not addition, condensation. So condensation, polymerization, which word completes gap 1 and 2. So B is correct option. Question number 40. Which substance is a natural polymer? Ethene is alkene, not polymer. Terylene is synthetic polymer. Nylon is also synthetic. Protein is natural. So D option must be correct.